Still rocking after all these years.
This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
This is it, the show that started it all. Often imitated, but never equal. From San Francisco, USA. Online since 2004. It's the one and only Rock and Roll Geek Show. With the original Rock and Roll Geek, Michael Butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show, my friends. Oh my goodness. It is I, your old pal, Michael Butler. Dog Days of Podcasting. I think this is show number 6. Forgive me if I sound not quite like myself. Too many towns, too many nights. Fast rock and roll living. You know how it goes, friends. And I worked my ass off this tour. And let me see, pardon me while I adjust this fine microphone. This fine dynamic microphone. Yeah, friends, it has been a whirlwind. It's been an adventure. And you've experienced the ups, the downs of it all with me here. And as we're getting ready to leave Edinburgh, my mates. Is that how mates are mates in Edinburgh? Maybe that's back in London. I don't know, friends. I just know that I'm trying to keep the streak alive with the Dog Days of Podcast. So I thought I'd just check in and give a little wrap up to the tour for you all. Like I said, there's been some ups, there's been some downs, but a big up, friends, were all of your wonderful donations. Thank you so much for the donations, and please keep the donations coming because I'm struggling out here. I still got about 3 more weeks here in Europe. The tour is done, but I'm just going to holiday, as they say over here, across the pond. I'm going to be holidaying for the next 3 weeks here, and I got to tell you, I really need those donations to keep on coming in, to keep the good times alive for old Michael Butler, your old pal Michael Butler. Feasting upon haggis. I'm working on a gout tour across Europe. That's right. I'm only eating the richest, finest foods. I'm going to head down to Paris. Maybe go over to Barcelona for some fine feasting. So, friends, please, if you like the show and you get value out of it, keep the donations going. There was a moment there on this tour where I thought I was going to have to downgrade to a 3.5 star rated hotel. You know your old friend Michael Butler doesn't roll like that. Cuatro casas. You know what I'm saying, friends. Anyways, thank you so much for your donations. It did get me around town. I actually chartered one of those double-decker buses and took it all the way from London up to Edinburgh, which I think involves like one of those ferries, those automobile ferries too. So it was pretty nice. Put my mates, they put them on the tube. They took it from King's Crossing to Edinburgh. Craig had to handle all the guitar cases. I wanted to have the whole upper deck to myself. I really wanted to experience it. And thanks to your donations, friends, I was able to charter my own double-decker big red bus all across London. So thank you so much. And thank you, Craig, for humping all the gear. So anyways, I feel like after the podcast where I kind of like... obviously, I didn't air one of them. Too many names were dropped. Too many emotions were flying hot. And I don't know. Maybe I just gave away a little bit too much. So I feel like what I need to do, friends of the show, friends of the podcast, I think Michael Butler needs to check in with himself. That's right, friends. Your old pal Michael Butler isn't always perfect.
I'm sorry.
And I owe a couple people some apologies. Well, first and foremost, to my dear friend, Handsome Dick Manitoba, Mr. Richard Manitoba, captain of the ship. Man, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that you wanted to, I was rushing you through the set. You got things to say. You got thoughts on the mind, Richard. And rather than respecting them, I feel like I encouraged the band to try to rush through the set and squeeze in 7 more songs. And you were just doing your thing. So I'm so sorry for cutting you off and trying to rush through the set. And I'm extra sorry, Richard, for trying to push Stay With Me. Arguably your biggest hit song. But I apologize, regardless of that, for trying to push Stay With Me as opposed to the MC5 cover for the band. I'm so sorry that when you weren't looking and you were talking to the crowd, I mouthed over to Alex Kane. Hey, just go and stay with me. Don't worry about MC5. He'll get over it. I'm sorry I did that, Richard, because obviously it caused a controversy. The ripples of your boxing robe flowing through the air in my mind like slow motion as you slam the microphone down on the stage. I am sorry, Handsome Dick Manitoba. That'll never happen again. Michael Butler tried to play God, and Michael Butler learned his lesson the hard way. There's only one Almighty Lord, and I am not him. So I'm sorry, Handsome Dick Manitoba. I am truly sorry that I went behind your back and tried to get the rest of the band to play Stay With Me. Never again, friends, never again. Excuse me while I take a sip of this fine Tecate. Czechoslovakian Tecate. It's called Tecate. Tecate. It's got a hard in there somewhere. Alex Kane. Alex fucking Kane on Instagram. I'm so sorry that when we got back to the hotel room, I told Handsome Dick that was all your idea. You had nothing to do with it. I told Handsome Dick I had nothing to do with it. I wanted to play MC5. MC5 is my favorite band of all time. That's what I told Handsome Dick. And Alex Kane, I blamed it all on you. Cowardly, yes, I admit it. But you know what? I crumbled. I crumpled under the pressure. Handsome Dick was staring me down. I was just trying to appease the situation. Once again, tried to play God. Thought I was the mighty Zeus. Turns out I am but a Poseidon in the world of the dictators. I'm not even a Poseidon. I'm like a Dionysus. Anyways, Alex Kane, I'm sorry I threw you under the bus, and I'm sorry it cost you your position in the band. You will be missed. I'm so sorry that I do not get a chance to play rock and roll with you anymore. Maybe down the road we'll find another band to play with. Maybe Jerry only will switch to guitar, and I can play bass, and you can play lead guitar, and we can do a version of the Misfits. I don't know. Anyways, Alex Kane, sorry for throwing you under the bus. Sorry you had to take the bus back to the tube, back to the airport. We tried, my friend. Political differences are a bitch. I don't know if this show's going to get aired now. Michael Butler might have taken it too far. Hit it, CC! Woo! Oh, can't wait for that Poison reunion. Me and Casey Crenshaw. Front row, Concord Pavilion. Maybe Ralph Miller will go with us. I think I saw he had some interest. We'll get a crew together. We'll be taking donations for that one too, especially Casey. I hear he'll gladly take donations to the Poison World Tour. Pretty tenacious of Poison to think they're going to play a whole arena tour on their own. You know, they might do good at the Fillmore.
I'm sorry.
Ricky Rocket.
So sorry.
I'm sorry I posted on the Rock and Roll Geek forum that your name is actually Richard Ream, a.k.a. Dick Ream. I'm sorry for laughing right now. I didn't know. I've been a fan for all these years, and just this is news to me. Dick Ream. Dick Ream, sponsored by Remo Drums. Oh, I'm sorry, Ricky Rocket. Not sorry to C.C. DeVille, the greatest guitar player of 1986. Woo! Hit it, C.C. Who else do I need to apologize for? Dragon. Sorry, Dragon. Dragon, I am so sorry that I just told the world that you're going to join the band, unbeknownst to you.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
I know you've got the helicopters and the backyard babies,
My apology.
but that shit can take a back seat.
Love is blind.
We had 39 people. Edinburgh Castle. There's probably more than that. I'm underestimating. We sold a lot of merch, friends. A lot of Handsome Dick merch. That's all that matters. I'm sorry, Dragon. I'm sorry for putting out fake news. As a certain orange-hued hero might say. Fake news. The Dragon's going to be joining the band. It's a pipe dream. But hey, whatever. I'm so sorry, Dragon. Craig Bearhurst, my friend, my dear friend, I am sorry. I am so sorry to make you hump all the gear from Edinburgh to London and back while I gallivanted across my fancy double-decker bus, courtesy of the Rock and Roll Geek Show listeners. I love you, Craig. Thought for sure you were my ride or die in this band. But it turns out that maybe, I don't know, hopefully Craig will stick it out. Hopefully it's not just your old pal Michael Butler and Richard trying to start over from scratch. I would get Hit It CC in the band, but that guy's just not up to snuff, let's face it. The day Casey Crenshaw joins the Richard Manitoba band will be the day Michael Butler joins Ted Nugent band. Let's not sugarcoat it. You don't practice, you don't get the gig. So sorry, Casey Crenshaw. So sorry. Okay, who else do I got? Scotty Slam. Is that his name? Scotty Slam. I got nothing bad to say about you, my friend. Great drummer, pro gear, pro attitude. Michael Butler approves. The judge approves. So there you go, friends. That is the life.
Insincere apology.
The life of a rock and roll star out on the road. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try to keep going. If I'm going to try to post a Dog Days, a podcast where I attempt to do a show a day. If for some reason I don't do a show one day, I might do 2 shows the next day. So listen, keep those donations coming because this ship don't run for free. You know what I'm saying? Cost a lot of big bucks living the life of a playboy player like Michael Butler, gallivanting across the world. Listen, I need these donations so I can take I think I'm gonna have to fly PJ, if you know what I'm saying, private jet back to San Francisco so I can hook up with the wife and ASAP take our first class trip to Africa for the safari. We'll be gone for about 6 weeks. which, don't assume just because I'm in Africa that I'm going to be roughing it, friends. They got a Hilton there. So, yeah, 6 weeks Hilton. And then I'll be coming back. I'll probably do a podcast when I get back, let you know about all the lions and tigers and bears and whatnot that I saw. And then I'm going to have to get those donations up and going again, friends, because Michael Butler wants to go to Tahiti. Yoga retreat. I got this orange Speedo. I'm going to be bending and flexing. I'm a little stiff from all this jet traveling around, so I've got to go on a yoga retreat to get the body back in shape. Anyways, friends, thank you for checking in. I'm going to keep this a short one. Let's see here. Since I'm in London, since I'm wrapping up my English tour, I think I'll play an English band for you on the way out of here. Let's see here. What do I got here? This is, sorry. Unprofessional. Excuse me while I take a sip of this. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. I'm messing up the end of the show here. Okay. Enough of that. Let's see here. I'm going to play a favorite classic English punk rock band. You all know. You all love. And I feel like... Oh, what's going on here? Stand by, friends. Oh, here we go. I feel like this song really encapsulates me and my feelings about this tour. It was tough, friends. It is tough. Jet lag is real. You know what I mean? And free beer can only go so far to cure it. But I did my best, friends. I'm going to play you.
Nobody likes me, everybody hates me.
A classic.
Just because I eat worms.
This is the boys.
Short, fat,
the worm song.
Ones, long talk,
till next time, friends.
Ones.
Michael
See
Butler
how
signing
the
off.
Little ones squirm, bite all their heads off, suck all the juice out, throw the empty skins away. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me, 'cause I eat worms all day. Nobody likes us, everybody hates us, just because we eat worms. Short, fat, hairy ones, long, tall, skinny ones, see how the little ones squirm. Bite all the heads off, suck all the juice out, throw the empty skins away. Nobody likes us, everybody hates us, 'cause we eat worms all day. Yeah. Oh, lovely. What a joke.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.